Hi, fourth grade orchestra. Good morning. I just want to show you guys the website again for your concert songs. Remember, it's called Essential Elements Interactive. And you're going to go on and sign in. And when you get there, you'll end up right on this home page. And again, you're going to click this Music Studio button right here. And then you're going to hit View Song List on the side once it loads. View Song List. And then you're going to go to your first song, which is Good King Wenceslas, number 20. And then you're going to pick a second concert song, and you're going to go to that one. So you want to pick out, there's three options. You have Rolling Along, which will sound very familiar once you play it. So that's number 19. And then we have number 36, which is Dreidel, which is the one I'm going to show you guys right now. And then number 41, which is Jingle Bells. So you guys can pick out which song you want to play for your concert. So I'm going to start with Dreidel, actually, and I'm going to show you how I play it. On this one, it's going to take some practicing, so you can't just play it one time and then be ready for your concert. So you're going to have 2 weeks to practice this song and get ready to record your concert. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to click on the metronome button, and I'm going to change it from metronome to piano. So I actually have a piano accompaniment playing while I play along. And then I'm going to hit the play button. And when I hit play, I'm going to hear 4 counts. And those 4 counts are how fast I want to play this song. So if I was playing it fast, and then you go bump, 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 bump. But if the counts go slow, bum, 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 you play a little slower. So the counts at the beginning are showing you as a musician how fast to start playing this song. So a really great tip for the counts is when you start hearing the tap, 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 you actually start tapping your toe. So I'll have to do a video on toe tapping too, so I'll have to move the computer down so you see it, but you want to just tap your toes on the floor lightly. So go tap, 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 bum, 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 bum. So you'd be tapping your foot to help you stay very steady as you play through this song. All right, so let's listen to what it sounds like. I'm going to play it on the viola for you here and with the recording. So I'll make sure it's turned up enough. I believe it is. We'll find out in a moment. All right, so here's number 36, Dreidel. Get ready, 4 counts. So you want to stay frozen at the end, wait for your applause, and then set your instrument down. All right, so that's what Dreidel would sound like. I'll go over a little bit more in depth how to practice that one, but this video I just wanted to kind of show you how playing along with the recording would go. So that's how you'd record a video of yourself playing along. As far as Dreidel, so you'd want to break it down into little parts. So starting at the beginning, we have D, D, E, E, F sharp, D. So that would sound like this. Rest. So I just paused right in the middle of the second measure there. So it's pretty easy. You're starting on your open D string, everybody, and you're just going D, D, first finger, everybody, and then F sharp. Everybody has their own fingering for that. So you're either going to have 2, 3, or 4 fingers down on D string for F sharp, and then you go to open string again, everybody. Open string, open D. So that's how you start Dreidel. Then you have the second part after the rest. So this part, you have to go up to the A string. So for violin, viola, cello, you go up to your open A string for right here. So you're going F sharp, A, G, F sharp, E. If you're a string bass, let me change it over to you guys for a moment. You are actually going to be going to first finger A on your G string. So remember, your G string is your highest string on the bass. So you're going to be going 4, 1, 1, open, 4, 1, right here in that measure. So the bass part's going to look a little different there. So you're going to have to practice on the bass, actually holding down first finger on your A string, or first finger A on your G string, and then keeping fingers 2, 3, and 4 on your D string for F sharp. So you actually have 2 notes held down at once right now. So I have the note A down, and I have the note F sharp. So I'd actually be able to play A. So A, first finger, and F sharp at the same time on the bass. So that's what you want to do for these measures here. Okay, then going on, the song's pretty much the same until you get to this middle part that's going to have you rest 3 times and then change to this back and forth section that's going dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. So you want to play that on your instrument, and by playing that on your instrument, it's going to be A, F sharp, A, F sharp, A, F sharp. So it's going back and forth between the notes. So you want to practice and make sure you only do it 3 times. So count how many times you're going back and forth between the notes. And then for violins, violas, cello, you're going to leave your F sharp down on the D string. Well, technically bass, you're going to do this too. And then you're going to let your open A string come through your tunnel of your fingers, and you can actually leave them down so you don't have to keep moving your fingers back and forth. Bass, you just have to put your first finger on your G string and then the rest of your fingers on your D string to go back and forth between those notes. So practice just that measure by itself, the going back and forth between A and F sharp, because you're going to have to practice doing that transition a few times. Then the ending is pretty easy. You have just the scale going down at the end, and then you have one more of these back and forth sections for the dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. One more time. Instead of A, F sharp, at the third line, it's going to be G, E. So you're going to hear G, E, G, E, G, E. Again, you'll hear that 3 times. And that's something you'd want to practice on its own. You'd want to practice going back and forth between G and E. So it'd be 3, 1, 3, 1 on viola, violin. On cello, it would be 4, 1, 4, 1. And on bass, you get to do your open string. So you'd go open, first finger, open, first finger, open, first finger, to go back and forth on those dreidel notes. So dreidel is one you really got to break down kind of line by line. So like one good way to practice dreidel is actually just practice the first part. So just practice the first line. Okay, then the next time you do a practice session, then you're going to just practice the middle line. I'm going to work on this middle part here. Okay, then my next day of practice, I'm going to work on the last line. So like breaking it down into small chunks and not trying to play the whole song at once. One more big tip about dreidel, don't miss the rest. So a lot of times people will skip the rests, especially this one for some reason. So you want to make sure you're playing, you're tapping your toe, like we talked about, tapping to the beats at the beginning, and you're going D, D, E, E, F sharp, D, wait. So don't just start right away. You got to go rest. F sharp, A, G, F sharp, E. Then you have 3 rests there. So wait, wait, wait. So you're going to really have to practice counting in this song too. So practice your counting. Maybe put the recording on and just count out loud while you listen to the recording one time. And that will really help you with dreidel. All right, so we'll talk about this also next week, Tuesday, in our class. So you're not just completely on your own learning these. And then I'll play through them all next week as well. So if you want to pick one of the other songs, I'm going to play through those as well. Really quick, I will go through Rolling Along though. So Rolling Along, that is number 25 maybe? Let me check. Nope, it's number 19. All right, so for Rolling Along, you should recognize this one. Everybody should know this song. So everybody's got the same notes again, and it's just going to look a little different based on which clef you're in. But Rolling Along is F sharp, so it's going to sound like this. Rest. 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 Rest, 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 and don't forget to freeze at the end. So if you recognize it, yes, that one was Mary Had a Little Lamb. So that's number 19. So that's another option you could do for your concert. All right, so take a look at the songs, pick out which 2 you want to do for your concert. I would definitely recommend doing Good King Wenceslas at least. So that's number 20, and then pick one of the other ones. and then you're going to start working on those 2 songs for your concert. So I'm going to talk about these again in our meet on Tuesday, and I hope you watch this video and go over your music. Don't forget to fill out your practice log, and I will see you guys in class.